Welcome back to the SportsMax Zone. Kevin Durant was in the bad books of the referees in the NBA over the weekend. On Friday, he escaped with a $25,000 fine for tossing the ball into the crowd during the third quarter of the Nets' win over the Pacers. After the game, the chief referee admitted Durant should have been ejected. On Sunday, Durant wasn't so lucky as he was sent for an early shower for catching the Pistons' Kelly Olynyk with a high elbow in the third quarter. That ended up mattering little though as the Nets went on to win 117-91. James Harden logged 18 points, 12 assists and 10 rebounds, his 59th triple-double, drawing him a level in 7th on the all-time list with Larry Bird. The Nets shot a franchise record 65% from the field, making 47 of 72 attempts.
Kevin Durant, James Harden, and those Brooklyn Nets seeking back-to-back wins against the Detroit Pistons. And in the first, James Harden finds Kevin Durant, and that's a great combination. Harden just pushing it ahead, and Durant on the other end goes up and lays that one in. Plus the foul, he'd make the free throw. Brooklyn ahead by 5. James Harden now working his way to the bucket. Beautiful little move. Finishing with the right hand, he'd also get fouled. He'd also make the free throw. That's opening up a big lead. LaMarcus Aldridge smooth on the fadeaway. Then James Harden, another dish to Durant. This time he finishes with the dunk. And James Harden making it look easy with the step back three-pointer. He may be working himself into shape. Brooklyn up by 15. In the third, Blake Griffin left wide open, and if you leave him wide open, he's going to do this. Knock down the three-pointer comfortably, and Brooklyn's up 77-58. Kevin Durant, the easy shot from close range, goes down, and it's a 17-point lead. Durant then getting a little too physical with Kelly Olynyk. KD gets called for the flagrant 2 and is ejected from the game. There you see it one more time, just a strong elbow to the chops. Durant had 23 points and 5 assists. Shot clock winding down. James Harden dishes to DeAndre Bembry. It's a strong alley-oop. Harden 18 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. That's a triple-double. Brooklyn gets the win 117-91.
Bad boy. Well, defending champions Milwaukee Bucks suffered a third straight defeat on Sunday, 107-95 to Utah Jazz. The Bucks played without Chris Middleton.
Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz taking on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the champion Milwaukee Bucks. We start you off in the first. Rudy Gobert going for the dunk, but that's not a good idea when Giannis is down there. He goes up and just rejects that shot right there. Watch it one more time. Giannis rising to the top because he's the cream of the crop. 12-10 at that point. Then Donovan Mitchell, step back 3. Beauty. Utah up 23-17. Later, Pat Connaughton throws it up to you-know-who. Giannis goes and gets this and stuffs it home. Then Giannis pulling up and hitting a three-pointer, and this has been a little better this year from Giannis, knocking that shot down. 33-26, though, Utah in control. Jordan Clarkson dishes it to Mike Conley, who takes it in for the layup. And then it's Bojan Bogdanovic for the three-pointer, and Utah starting to open up a little bit of a lead. Rudy Gobert gets a block on Grayson Allen. That leads to Royce O'Neal with a layup on the other end. Gobert 9 points, 13 rebounds, 4 blocks on the game, and Utah up by 11. Bobby Portis misses a floater, but there's Giannis just grabbing the ball, going up for the layup, but misses and comes up just grabbing his left leg. Look at him grabbing it there. He had 25.7 rebounds, 6 assists on the game in the second half. Donovan Mitchell drives the lane for the jumper. Nice move. Then Donovan Mitchell splits the defenders, hits the hook shot plus the foul. He'd make the free throw. Later, Jordan Clarkson drives to the basket, stops on a dime, and hits the jumper. Clarkson, 15 points in the game. Utah up 84-67. Thanasis Antetokounmpo with the steal and the jam. Then Thanasis added again, dishing to Grayson Allen. He had 10 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals did Thanasis. And Utah's lead down to 4. Donovan Mitchell drives, lays it in off the glass for the score. Mitchell had 28 points in the game. Utah goes on to win it 107-95.
You notice the scores from the weekend in the NBA are indicative of a wider trend. You know that you're used to seeing 40 odd points and you know, high 30s and maybe a couple 50s here and there. You notice that in the NBA so far this season, the scores have been understated. So a game high would be 28, maybe 31, you know, 29, 25. Because of what they did in the off season where the calls are concerned. So certain fouls that used to be given, the referees aren't even looking at the offensive player anymore. And James Harden perfected the engaging contact while shooting a 3-point. So he'd crossover. People see him crossing over and think he's just doing it for style. No, he's attracting the defender to get in tight. When you're in tight, he goes up and ensures that he catches you while shooting. Yeah. In the good times, he gets an and one. He gets the basket plus a free throw. Yeah. Otherwise, he goes and he shoots 3 free throws. So that, of course, he spends a lot of time on the line. Yeah. So Trae Young does it for the Atlanta Hawks brilliantly, but Harden is the master of it. The referees have cut out those calls altogether this season. Steph Curry has not benefited from that either. So you find that a lot of the points tallies for some of the usual suspects, the nifty point guards, very much lower than usual. The point guards, of course, usually the ones who end up with the highest individual score of the night.
Good or bad, though? Good or bad?
Excellent. You feel like you're watching basketball again. You remember we always talk about how different the NBA is nowadays compared to back then when it was a man's game. A man drove to the lane, and the least thing, foul. So what was that? So that's cut out now. The game is much more enjoyable.
Yes.
And it's much more realistic, I believe.
Yeah, because of those new rules too, George, I had to look back at Harden's points. And, you know, a lot of people are asking at the press conferences if it's that he's just not playing good, because we're so used to them every night, 30-plus points, 40-plus points. But we're really seeing how, you know, this particular rules, the new set of rules, have impacted the numbers, for sure.
Yep. All right, NBA players joined in on the Halloween festivities. These are just some of the looks from Sunday. King James dressed up as Freddy Krueger from Friday the 13th. This is Russell Westbrook dressing up as, that's a big Chucky, isn't he? No, that's Michael Myers, isn't he? No, that's a big Chucky. Yes, that's a big Chucky dog.
Yeah,
big Chucky guy.
yeah,
big Chucky guy. And here's Anthony Davis and his bae. I like this. The Flintstones. Dave Lillard and his wife. And they're. That's not Fred. That's Barney Rubble and his. That's Fred Flintstone. He has on the blue scarf.
Yabba dabba doo.
There you go.
I like this one. This is my favorite.
That's excellent.
Because it's a lot of effort for
Pascal Siakam from the Rastas. Don't go mistaking me for a mogul. I'm more like Fogel. Oh yeah, McLovin. This is from Superbad. Chicago Bulls. Guess who? Who is that?
I don't know.
DeMar DeRozan. That's good. Tyrese Halliburton dressed up as the Grinch who stole Christmas. These are good.
Yeah, definitely. They pulled it out really good.
Yeah.
Did you have a costume from the weekend, Whittaker?
No, I didn't.
Mariah, did you have a costume from the weekend? You did? Do we have it?
No.
No, we don't? Okay.
Why would you put that up?
No, we don't have it.
Thank God.
So is it available somewhere?
No.
Oh, it isn't?
It's not available anywhere.
Are you sure?
No.
The producer says it's on your IG page.
No, Mariah, if they go searching for it and find it, you're dead.
I'm not dead, I'm alive.
Okay.
Let's go to break. Break time, producer, please.